Don't know.
They'll go again with Paul. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
On second down, a run with Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play.
Third and long.
No. Hey, 88.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Zerline's kick is good. And the Jets will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want.
This one with Santos with the Bears yesterday. I was so mad. So I really wanted to get
score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Excuse me.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 57, color. Hey, Sunday. Yellow. Hey, 57.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes.
Yeah,
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Yellow.
On third down, Mahomes. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll let it go deep left sideline.
I'm about to say, if he caught that, that would have been big.
It's incomplete. What a good
For
job
real.
defensively to meet him just as the ball was
That would have
arriving.
been a straight up miracle. We would have caught that.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I'm just not sure how you let somebody that big get so wide open. And judging from the defense's body language, I think it's pretty safe to say that somebody blew their coverage assignment.
Hey, 57, 57. Come back. Yellow. Set.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Yellow. 15, 15. 43, 43.
Throwing from the gun. Here's
Got him.
in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up
Good
by
job,
Sauce
guys.
Gardner.
Good
So
defense.
much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning.
That
Being
sack
able to
really
get himself
hurt.
to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying that's a touchdown, and instead they force a turnover.
Two
and now their
people in
offense
the
is
area,
back.
Adams and Gardner.
The drive begins at the 20.
Defense on
Here's
the
first
lead,
and 10.
boy.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Mhm.
And he'll get 4 here, up to the
It's
24
been a
yard
hard
line.
time.
So we have a 10-point game here at halftime. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find John Fee Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
We'll
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers.
Spinning Rooney.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard
Right.
line.
And if he's late with that
That's
throw,
all you
Mike,
want.
there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts
What's
the
that,
ball out in front of his
you?
shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, Second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Rodgers now. That's a short one taken in by
Try to hit another spinner than y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Good for 15.
I tried to hit him again with another spinner.
Somebody
Rooney.
in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy.
Yeah.
The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch.
That's right. Stick to the line.
That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. Here comes Hall. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. It is 3rd and 10.
Hey, take 26.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
A 47-yard attempt.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, take 26.
From the gun, Rodgers.
Are you serious? I was trying to throw it and then post.
They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
Yep, sack him.
Continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
No.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes.
Good pick, Adams. Thank you for doing what I asked you to do.
Picked off by Tony Adams.
Let's go.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance
You're
to
making that
extend their
read.
lead.
Sometimes you got to make certain
anytime
adjustments.
you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all
I couldn't lurk on that play,
fight the urge
so I had
chase
to,
those points.
you
They
know,
tend to get a little bit
make
overeager.
adjustments
They
in my
tend to push
second
the
half.
envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Conklin goes in motion. On the give, it's
Right up the gut. That's what I'm talking about. We're doing it to you in different ways. That's what I'm talking about.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. They'll run. It's Hall.
Right around.
Down to the goal line. No signal.
Good
Is
job,
he in?
guys.
They'll say it did not break the plane,
Excellent,
but a real
excellent,
solid gain on 1st and goal.
Excellent.
Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
And he's
His
so
body's in
close
the
to
air.
breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him.
Right.
On 4th down.
Here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Patrick to throw. Open man right side is Kelsey. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll drop to throw.
Good coverage, Zach.
And he goes down. Now on 2nd and long.
I wouldn't let me do it. Well, we got another sack. All right.
You just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey.
Pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. To throw is Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That one good for 18 yards, and to the 18-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. To the end zone there.
Oh, good hit. Thank you.
Incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
It's cool. Hey. Oh, man, this man desperate. He's like, man, something gotta work in this motherfucker, man. Something gotta work. I don't play this.
Mahomes now to throw again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
One last shot now for Mahomes.
Oh, yeah. Preserve the shutout, baby. Good job, Jets.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding
good job
in the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game.
But we're gonna get you off these Chiefs.
The wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come up.
All right.
He was looking for that cutback, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Along with the Niners and Jets, AFC, NFC, doing it, baby. Good job, Aaron. Now you can have your crystal meth. Oh, your peyote. Oh, man, what a game.
Follow us on X at EA Madden
What a
NFL.
great defensive
It's a win
performance
for
right
the
there to
Jets
shut
as
him
we
down,
say goodbye
shut
from
Mahomes
MetLife
down.
Stadium.
A good game's about B-Son. For real. Let's go through some highlights. I know we didn't score a lot of points, but I want to show this interception. So, again, what we're looking at, hold on, we just got a message from B-Son. So, what we're looking at right here, I like to call a 3-3, my own personal 3-3. It's a situation where I know the quarterback is passing the ball. I got help. Turn the camera right here. I got help with my corner Sauce. I know Sauce is somewhere, but I got help with my corner, my safety, and linebacker for Rice. So linebacker and safety help there. The lurker's gonna help out with Kelsey. Anybody else that tries to break free. So here we go. And what happened was he rushed his throw. He thought he had an opening because you see where the J and the E is? That's a big space. So you're thinking, man, I put this ball out here. I got a shot. He doesn't know that I'm turning my defense loose on that side. So what you think is open, it's really not open. It's a trap. It's a way to bait you. So look at this. See? And then he underthrows the ball. You see, you had the linebacker closing in, and here the safety just tries to undercut it. See, the linebacker and safety are trying to undercut. And my corner is like, hey, number 10 isn't going to the end zone. I'll just take it. You know? And let's go to this. This sack was huge because this is at the 1 yard line. So again, we're just calling this a basic nickel. We're thinking he's going to try to run up the middle. So I'm sending the dogs. Let's see who got free. And this is just a lack of effort by the running back. Like, seriously. You're there to block. I know there's a big linebacker coming at you and the quarterback, but block it for your quarterback. That's just bullshit right there. Look at this. Number 2. This lets the quarterback get sacked. Okay. I'm going to turn this camera. And again, we're looking at a similar setup. Basically, I got my 3-3 set up, my own personal 3-3 that I love to play. And I got safety and linebacker help. I also sent my defensive end as a spy just in case, B-Son wants to run the ball in himself and try to get yards. So here we go. Let's see what happens. This is just straight up great defense. So the linebacker was there for the short side because I want him to semi-cover the inside. So go 5 yards and then cut back in. So the linebacker did his job. But this was just a poor ball by B-Son. Right? But give my safety credit because I had the angle on it. Let's look at some other plays. This was a big play too. So I just sent the dogs on this one. I just blitzed them. We just 6-on-5. Somebody's getting free. That's how I looked at it. Kelsey's not going to be there to block. And neither is number 10. They want to use them as receivers, especially for this play. So I knew that. So send the dogs. Guess who got free? 65 has to turn in to double team. He misses the double team, and he misses the linebacker coming in. This play gets blown all the way up for a big sack. And number 65 just moved this all the way. But look, 52 and him was supposed to double team number 95. And excuse me, he just whiffs, leaving my man free to blitz him. This is just ridiculous. And then another sack. So what's me getting sacked? I don't want to see that from the winner. And when they show the touchdown, let me see. Yep. So here we go. So get Adams. It's just a simple out route. The safety is going one-on-one. You got a safety going one-on-one with Deontay Adams. Total mismatch. It's just a basic out route. Misses the tackle. Good blocking by Lazar. You see the blocking here? This is helping out your teammate. This is like great 2-on-1 basketball. But we're playing football instead. Look at this. Missed tackle, poor angle, and guess what? He's free. Touchdown Jets. So yeah, those are all the replays I wanted to show for today. I want to thank everybody for watching these live streams. I know we had to chop this up 3 times in a row for Tappie Time, but unfortunately, YouTube continued to shut down my broadcast. So that's why you see it 3 times in a row. So sorry about that. My apologies, especially on YouTube's behalf. But I'm done and I'm finished for the day. I'll probably be on later on. I'm gone. Peace.